Peace and love, Supreme Soul family. Welcome back to the Sacred T Square. I am your creator and host, Maleficent the Excellent, T Honey the Artist. Really quickly, I'd like to invite you to check out TrueExquisiteAllure.com. Check out my spiritually based arts and merch. Thank you so much. And anyone who gives the business page True Exquisite Allure Co. on Facebook a like can receive a special 25% off any of my goods and services that they see there. Okay, so I just realized last week the rest of the week kind of got away from me because I had a lot going on. In spirit is like, yo, you didn't do the mystery machine. So I'm like, oh wow, I didn't do the mystery machine. I said, okay, so let me get ready to do that then. I had some free time today, this afternoon. So here we go. I hope all is well with you all. Please do. Now listen, how these mystery machine messages work. I do not set the intention. I do not know who these mystery messages are for. Each card is like a clue. We get messages as to who this is for. If I think it's something specific, I'll tag it in the title. Otherwise, just watch the mystery machines as intuitively guided, because these are super general messages and mystery messages at that. I have no idea who or what these messages are regarding. Okay. So we're going to start with the archetypal energies. I'm going to pull a few of these, get some insight that way. We'll clarify, and then we'll do a lukewarm and a hot 16, like always. All right. So, Divine Holy Spirit of love and life, ancestors, angels, and guides, thank you so much for joining me today. Please give me some messages for my viewers here. Please give me the mystery machine messages for the collective of my viewers here. What messages is this mystery machine going to be involving? What is the mystery machine message? Please bring forth for archetypal energies that this is involving. Flow them straight to the top for me. Thank you so much. Asheo. Amen. By the divine spirit of love and light that's within me. There it is. So let's see. Eros. Oh wow. Eros, card number 71. 71 breaks down to an 8. 8 is, the number of infinity, the number of abundance, prosperity, things of that nature, supreme balance. Okay. So whatever's going on here is Eros is basically sexual desires, erotic desires, okay, things of that nature. Okay, so I'll break it down momentarily. Let's just get them all out here. Also, we have the energy of the flame, card number 51, which breaks down to a 6. The flame is a really deep energy. The flame, the spark, okay, the spark of life, okay, and it's here with the Eros. So this reading is going to have something to do with either what sparks your inner fire. This is going to have to do with desires, quite possibly dealing with someone's sexual desires here as well. 6 is having to do with balance. So some of you all, I just heard my guide say someone is being overly sexually active at this time because of quarantine, quite possibly. Or these different energies we're in as well could be affecting some of you all sexually as well. You could be seeing different shifts in your libido or sexual desires if you were intuitively guided to this message. Also, there is some things in regarding maybe the more darker aspects of your sexual past, or there's something regarding past sexual experiences or past experiences in regards to your own inner fire or to your own inner desire. Some of you all may struggle with guilt, shame, blame if any of you all were victimized sexually at any point in time in your childhood or young youth. Some of you all, I'm picking up on intuitive messages. Some of you all may have been rape victims or molestation victims I'm speaking to. And there may have been a damper or a hindrance of some kind in regards to your sexual desires. There may be a disconnect there, and it may be very well affecting, romantic relationships that you might be wanting to have or experience at this time, quite possibly. So, like the needing to work up one's self confidence, okay, the needing to cleanse and purify one's internal passions, okay, by releasing victimhood, by releasing, whatever happened to you, by coming to a place of inner peace and forgiveness with it, so that you can express. I'm getting this need. You see, with the lips here, I'm getting this need for one to actually express some kind of desire, internal desires. This could involve a relationship. You could be wanting to express more to your partner. Hold on. I just realized I didn't turn none of these notifications off. And who wants to go through that? Okay. So, let's see what these next cards are. The energy of the Father comes out here as well. This is too much. One or two things. Either I'm dealing with feminine energies the Father. Card number 2. The Father can also be divine masculine energy within oneself. I just heard my guys say, somebody had a father that was like Dr. Jekell and Mr. Hyde. Wow. Like when you came home from school, you never knew who you were going to get that day. One day you might have gotten a loving, caring, nurturing dad and everything like that, even a little tea party, anything, or football. The next day you come home, he's angry, mad, livid, tearing the house up, drunk, ranting and raving. It's like you never knew what you were going to get. It was like two sides of the same coin. Like you never knew what you were going to walk into. You knew it was going to be one or the other. I'm picking up on this for someone. Others of you may have father issues or have developed father issues or issues regarding your own self-worth or your own desires. due to either there being a lack of a father, okay, or some of you all have were even abused by your fathers, and I'm so sorry if that was the case. Okay, I'm so sorry for that. This is spirit attempting to assist someone here through the healing of their root and sacral and solar chakras. Some spirit, some of you all have a paternal energy too, that like a paternal grandfather or some sort, or a deceased father, someone who knows. Okay, someone has a father that came in so fast. Someone has a deceased father or a grandfather who is watching them and is either seeing the situation go down between you and a father, or you and someone you're with. Okay, and they're seeing certain dynamics play out, and they know it's a result of your self-esteem having been affected. um some of you all may have recently been raped or went through some kind of harassment thing, uh sexual harassment situation. Y'all have a paternal energy, father or grandfather, that has been watching out for you or helping to assist you or trying to assist you through the rebuilding back up of your confidence and of your self-esteem, the healing of that guilt, shame, blame type of energy, so that you can become reignited again in your passions and in your journey. Okay, so that you can have a more fulfilling situation in regards to, you know, everybody deserves to have a healthy sexual, um, everybody deserves a healthy sexuality. Okay, whatever that means for you. But you deserve to be confident. You deserve to be at peace. Okay, not in no state of worry or anxiety when it comes down to being intimate with a partner because of things that have either happened to you or inner issues that you might still harbor resentment about, things that affect your ability to have eros in a romantic relationship. Okay, these are either childhood wounds or things that happened in your young adulthood. Some of you all may have even began to operate out of the lower nature after having been sexually abused. So some of y'all may not have a very high regard for sex, or some of y'all may treat it trivially or um, overdo it when upset, or use it even as a coping mechanism when certain things become difficult. Um, and this is these are normal behaviors of someone who's been abused, yes, but this is ultimately spirit trying to assist you here. This is someone who is intuitive. Um, someone knows that they're going through these issues. Someone knows that either these father issues or sexual abuse issues or things of this nature are causing blockages in the development of romantic partnerships, as well as their own personal self-confidence to pursue their own desires and passions as well. So for my people going through things like that, there are so many resources. Okay, where you can talk to someone, talk to a counselor, anything like that. Okay. If you like personal guidance or assistance or would like to talk through something, you can feel free to reach out. We could discuss it. But I really feel like someone may be wanting to deal with a counselor or talk to or speak to someone with how to work through these type of issues. Also, some of you all that haven't had a father around has a father trying to reconnect or establish a connection, or a father who desires to reconnect with you. Um, and some of you all may already be married or in a serious committed relationship, and this father wants to meet you and your husband or girlfriend or wife or fiance or what have you. Okay, but this is you remembering how they used to be, you not knowing if they changed, you may be feeling a little insecure about it. Some of y'all apprehensive because of that whole Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde vibe that I was picking up on when I first seen the energy of the father. Wow, so many channel messages. First of all, look, understand I'm channeling the messages, so I'm so sorry that it comes across bluntly, or you know what I'm saying, if it comes off cavalier or if it comes out in a blunt fashion, it's just because I'm channeling the messages and I'm trying to get it from my head out my mouth before it's gone. And so I realize it just comes out like that. But I realize that this is an emotional event, a deeply traumatic event, a deeply damaging event, or wounding event, or event that wounded you. So I want to take the time to say I'm sorry about that, and I apologize if it just, the information is just coming out and I just got to get it out. But I realize this is very traumatic. Okay, so I sympathize and empathize with you. Okay. Oh, wow. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. I knew it had to all be for a reason. Card number 25, the healer. Okay. Card number 25, the healer. Okay, and you see this three-headed serpentine energy here. Okay. Trying to protect this ovum, or trying to protect these precious gems or what have you here. Yo, and you see here again the lower chakra energies. Okay. How the root and the solar and the sacral. Okay. Some of you all, I'm picking up on this. Some of you all are intuitive guides. Some of you all are healers or have it in you to be healers. Some of you all are empaths or things of this nature. Okay? Healers. Okay? And this is you wanting to grow and expand in regards to your spiritual gifts, or in regards to what it means to be a healer. But of course, when you're walking an ascended path and you're walking the spiritual path and shamanhood, being a healer, high priest, anything like this, the thing is to always heal the self, or coming to healing within the self first, right? And so this is initiations. This is taking those first steps to heal these troubling situations, either in regards to dating situations or situations with a father. that may have affected your self-confidence and your self-esteem and your sexual desires or your own inner passions. Anything that may have confused that for you is going to come to a place of healing now. Healing these type of traumatic matters. I just heard my guide say, forgiveness is always the key. You see what I'm saying? Forgiveness is always the key. Okay? Releasing that pain, releasing, okay? It might get ugly. You might have to cry it out. You may be in meditation for an hour. You might be sitting at the river crying for like a couple hours, not running and stuff. It might get ugly. It might get real. But this is finally being brave enough to face that pain. I just heard my guide say. Or, your own internal desire for a strong relationship, your own internal desire for a healthy romantic relationship. Okay? Wow, I'm even picking up on masculine energy who either were breached sexually as children or misunderstood sexual energy in their youth and may be regretful now or want to come into a place of healing because they may have harmed female energies. You see what I'm saying? This is abuser, I'm getting the energy of young men who may have attacked women or abused women in that manner, but they didn't even fully understand their self-worth, or they definitely didn't fully understand sex and what that is for the other person, and what a healthy eros with a healthy sexual desire or a healthy sexual connection is between two people when they did whatever they did. And this is coming to a place of healing for them as well. Definitely releasing and healing of the guilt, the shame, the guilt, blame, and shame. You see what I'm saying? Healing these things. This is also, how am I saying this? Wow. Some of y'all have strong desires for someone that is a healer, but there's a dynamic with either your father or their father and them trying to get in between you all. And it all boils down to spirituality versus more religious, traditional views that could be going down with the fathers trying to come between you all. For others of you all, this is about healing inner masculine energies. So if you have been abandoned by a father or been abused by a father, this is coming to a place of healing in regards to those situations with those masculine energies, so that you can come to this place of healing and have a sense of strong self-worth, and a sense of strong, healthy sexual desires and capacity to engage in relationship in that manner. Okay? Got so deep. What? I ain't gonna ask no questions. It ain't my business. I ain't here to judge. I'm just a channel. You see what I'm saying? So only you who felt compelled to click the message knows and understands what this is regarding. This is Spirit's special mystery message for you. You know what I'm saying? And I think these messages partially anonymous for a reason. Okay? Because when people have experiences with certain signs, they'll just cross-watch and try to reference certain messages just by watching the sign readings and be all up in each other's personal business. But no, this is why these readings are mystery machines. This is why this is why these readings have no label to them. These are just healing messages from Spirit that come through to help and assist the people who feel drawn to press and play. You see what I'm saying? So, okay. Divine Holy Spirit of love and life. I honestly don't feel the need to clarify anything. I feel like those messages are very clear, very strong. Divine Holy Spirit of love and life, please just run the lukewarm spread for this mystery machine. Please give me the current energy affecting these viewers. The current obstacle word of blockage for these mystery machine viewers. The current action they've been taking or deliberating or may be required to take. Current goal and the divine's current will for the viewers of this message at this time. Thank you. Asheo, amen. By the divine spirit of love and life vested within me. Whoop. There it is. Let's go. Wow. Current energy for this mystery machine viewers. Oh my goodness, you have the High Priestess. Wow. Gemini or Aquarius for me as a reader. This is some of you all getting intuitive messages or intuitive downloads in regards to the things that happen to you at this time. This is some of you all finally stepping into the energy, realizing that you are a healer, realizing that you are a mystic, realizing that you are a high priest or high priestess, realizing that these past situations no longer have any control over you, realizing that you have the power and have had the power all along to heal these dynamics. Whether or not other people were willing to admit to things they did or didn't do or not, this is you realizing you have the power. This is you. This is you who's been piecing things together bit by bit, coming and weaving together your understanding in regards to certain things that happen to you, so that you can have an idea of how to help others, because you're a high priest or a high priestess. You're tapping into healer energy here. You see what I'm saying? Which means that you're going through these situations and going through these difficult times so that you know how to handle them, so that you know how to advise the people that come to you in need of healing. All a part of the ascension process, you love it. Keep it cool. Just stay calm, okay? Wow, current obstacle, worry, or blockage, the Five of Swords energy here. More Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. More air. Strong gem. This is some of you all maybe were worried about what certain people have to say about you. This was maybe a lot of slander, a lot of misinformation, rumors and things like this going on regarding what may have happened to you. This was someone determined to win at all costs. So if you did go through a situation and were attempting to seek justice, maybe in court or what have you, this was that you had to fight to get any sort of justice, or you haven't Rather than someone admitting on and up to things that they did in regards to you, they never did. They were determined to win at all costs, which meant that if you wanted justice or what you considered justice at the time, that you had to fight them. And this is also, someone could have maybe threatened you as well. If you did threaten to go to the authorities and behind something that did happen to you, someone may have gotten threatened. Wow. Some of you all, this is the person that may have done something to you. Could be wanting forgiveness. Again, because it's the healing of these energies, the healing of this lower nature, the healing away of the guilt, blame, and shame, right? Someone realizes how damaging their actions were. And while they may have been operating haphazardly at first, they now realize the damage. They realize how serious what it is they did. They realize the seriousness of what they've done, I mean to say. You know what I mean. Wow. Current action. The Hangman. Okay. The Hanging Man. Yeah, because see, someone didn't, again, I'm getting the feeling that someone did not understand romantic relationships, sexual desires, and how to handle those, what sexual energies meant for other people, or how to relate to others in that manner. This person had a disconnect even within themselves, quite possibly as a result of being abused themselves. Not knowing and understanding how certain things that may have happened to them that they thought were okay, they didn't realize how much those things affected who they were and affected their self-worth. And now that they've done what was done to them to another person, this is them beginning to see, them beginning to shift their perspective in regards to how they view their lower nature, how they view sex, how they see themselves, in wanting to heal away the guilt, blame, and the shame. I'm getting the energy of someone wanting to apologize. If y'all were abused by paternal energy, this could be this person wanting to apologize, seeing now that they were wrong. Not that I know if you're going to be for it. You could be being very determined to keep your distance from this person. Some of you all, wow. Some of you all may have been dating a Gemini or Aquarius person. Or it could have been a Pisces person. You, the father, or the attacker could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Pisces. But someone shifting their perspective. Also, someone didn't realize how much something they did or said in a romantic situation may have broke you down until they're witnessing you be determined to rise into your true power here. So they're just not coming into the understanding of how certain things they did may have affected you. Current goal, Two of Pentacles here. So this person was juggling you in the past. If it was a romantic situation, this person was juggling two or more people. 2 to 5 others. 2 to 5 others. Someone was, again, that Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Someone used to lead 2 lives, used to be determined. It used to be a goal. They used to like to lead two lives, at least 2. Yep, I'm getting hot with that. But this is someone reprioritizing. Someone reprioritizing themselves, though. Someone reprioritizing themselves, being determined to make peace with whatever it is that happened to them. Reprioritizing the self. Wow. For some of you, while someone was this person was abused sexually themselves and didn't have an understanding of their own self-worth in regards to sexual relationships. This is why they were juggling, or at any point could juggle others, 2 to 5 others. Some of them, they juggled different relationships with different people. Sometimes it was for money or assets. Sometimes, yeah. Divine's current will for this situation, though. 3 of Swords energy. The divine is willing for the healing of this heartbreak. The divine is willing for you all to know that you are healers. For you all to know that you have the power to heal this situation. You know, the divine wanting you to know that you have the power to come to a place of healing, to come to a place of inner forgiveness, to come to this place where you're reprioritizing the self, to come to this place where you're healing your own inner passions. This is where the divine has been leading you to. If you keep following your intuition, you'll get there. If you aren't beginning to feel better already, soon you will. Okay? Knowing and understanding that forgiveness is the key. If this was a person you were dating that hurt you, knowing and understanding that forgiveness doesn't mean that you have to take this person back. Forgiveness just means that you come to a place of acceptance for what happened. Okay? Understanding them and their shortcomings and the fact that they were abused, so they didn't know no other way. But coming to a place of acceptance, coming to a place where you're releasing it, coming to this place where you don't allow these heartaches to hold you back. And some of you all actually, your soul journey called for an experience of heartache or heartbreak of this kind of magnitude, so that you can understand how to heal and help others with these same issues and traumas. So congrats. Okay, wow, super off the chain. All right, divine spirit of love and life. Yeah, someone didn't want me talking about this. Someone doesn't want certain things to come to the surface. Someone doesn't want certain things expressed or talked about. But this is the thing about being a healer, being a high priestess, or high priest or high priestess. You always have to operate from a place of, truth within your own inner self, okay? And following what you're guided to do. Because that's just is what it is. Otherwise, it stops your spiritual growth. It stunts spiritual growth. It keeps you forever looped and locked in the pain and the heartache. Who wants to live there? Divine Holy Spirit of love and life, please bring forth the Hot 16 in regards to this mystery machine message. What is the advice for these mystery machine viewers? What is the advice for the situation at hand? The people that have gone through these things. Give an insight how they can come about to this place of forgiveness. How can they come to a place of forgiveness within the self and forgiveness for those that hurt them, so that they can heal themselves and others along their path? Thank you so much. Asheo, amen. By the divine spirit of love and life, that's within me. Whoop. There it is. Wow, you got the Empress card here. If you were a feminine, so for my female viewers, if you're a female and you went through these abuses, these sexual traumas and things of that nature, this is you healing those situations in regards to those masculine energies, healing those energies, those masculine energies within the self, coming to a place of balance and inner harmony within the self. You yourself could be Taurus or Libra, or have Taurus or Libra in your chart. Could be a Taurus or Libra Venus with air. Could be a Taurus or a Libra Venus with other strong air placements. Okay, but this is you moving beyond these obstacles. You realizing that now is an abundant time for you. You not wanting to let these former heartaches, heartbreaks, pains, and things of the past, from what happened between you, your father, or what happened to you as a young teen, tween, what happened to you as a child, or anything. You don't want to allow any of those things to hold you back from being able to express true love in all of its forms. So if you come into a committed relationship, you want to be whole. This is you wanting to be whole and confident within your feminine power and within your own sexual power and within your own sexuality, to have a healthy sexual dynamic with whomever your partner is. You know what I mean? But this is coming into your divine feminine power, activated as a divine feminine energy. Okay, by healing this masculine energy. My masculines, you could be operating in, my males, you could be operating in an emperor energy. Same thing. Okay. But this could be you healing from situations that happen with your parents, healing away the guilt, blame, and the shame. Okay. Okay, being done playing that game. This is some of my masculines here healing the abuse from their moms. This is healing on two sides of the same coin here. Wow, look where y'all wanting to go though. 10 of Cups. Wanting supreme happiness. Wanting supreme emotional fulfillment. Okay? Taking advice from spirit, being the student of spirit. learning how to get there, learning how to shift your perspective. Okay, learning how to take note of certain things when certain things happen. Okay, not acting on a whim or acting so haphazardly, realizing that you may make a mistake that may hurt someone. Shifting the perspective, knowing that you could take your time in regards to expression of inner passions or desires. Okay, some of y'all definitely walking away from pain cycles. Again, y'all are being intuitively guided, intuitively led to leave the pain behind. Okay, to leave the pain from all these, from the abusive things behind, to leave this heartache behind, to come to a place of emotional balance within the self, and to not operate in relationships from a place of emotional neediness or codependency. This is finally healing those father issues, or finally healing those abuse issues. Coming to a place of balance, knowing that if you are in a relationship, you can be open and vulnerable with your partner. That you should, matter of fact, this is knowing that if you are in a relationship and you went through abuse, this is you needing to be all the more determined to be emotionally vulnerable with your partner, because that's the only way you're going to sustain a happy foundation, quite possibly. Okay, this is wow. Old pain cycles, all these things coming to a completion, us being more disciplined in regards to how we express our inner fires, our inner passions. Some of you all are going to be traveling, seeing the world here, or beginning a business online. Some of you all's inner passions or inner fire have been reignited, going to lead to an ultimate happy ending or beginning. Yes. it's gonna lead to a happy beginning for you. Okay. All right. Know and understand that you bringing these cycles and things to completion, knowing that you healing these things. Some people aren't gonna want you to talk about it. Some people aren't gonna want you to express your emotions. This is knowing that you're gonna experience conflict on this path, but you knowing that you don't have to engage in any of it. You just sit back. Okay. Again, somebody don't want me talking about this. You sit back, you study people, okay? You mount your defenses and you move in silence, so you move accordingly. But this is you being determined to leave old things behind, those old pains that goes behind. This is you being determined to move on and move forward towards what emotionally fulfills you and makes you happy. And it looks like the healing of this situation for yourself is going to lead to emotional fulfillment or a new online business, something that's going to help you in regards to the healing of others that have been through similar traumas. Okay, last, again, the temperance energy, about the balancing of these emotional traumas, about your guides and things stepping in to help heal you, and they're going to be utilizing you as a vessel then in turn to help heal others. Knowing and understanding that is very deep. Okay, this is coming out of a place of indecision. See, yeah. Someone wants to communicate their regrets, okay, but they're battling in their head versus the heart whether or not to come forward or not. Okay, but this is, do you want to communicate it? Do you want to say I'm sorry? Do you want to go ahead and invest in a chance? Okay, this person may or may not forgive you. They may forgive you, they may not. But are you going to be content with never knowing if you don't try? This is someone needing to choose whether or not they want to invest in the fixing of a situation or not. Not picking up on as well. Okay? Peace and love supreme to all of my viewers. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. I hope there was something in there for someone that was helpful. For my people that have went through abuse and things of all natures, I am so sorry. But look, if you want out of the cycles of the pain, these are the keys, okay? You be blessed. You take care. Check out yourexquisitealert.com. And email me if you by chance need a personal reading, okay? Peace.